video, I'm going to teach you how to do a bent over row with dumbbells, and in this particular variation, we're going to go for alternating sides throughout the row. Now, I want to say again that I'm not a huge fan of combination exercises and unnecessarily making things complicated. I'm a big fan of, just going for both sides at the same time, just doing a traditional bent over row. But when you have limited equipment, this can be a really nice way of varying things up so that you don't get bored with the exact same movements over and over again. So this is just a way of varying up your routine for a little bit of interest, that's all. So what we're going to do is, I've got 2 dumbbells here, both of them 6 kilos. You've got to use whatever weight is right for you. That might be 1 kilo dumbbells and it might be 20 kilo dumbbells, whatever's right for you or whatever you have available at home. Just a quick reminder, to do the bent over row, we first of all need to do the Romanian deadlift, find that stretch in our hamstrings and get our back as parallel as possible to the floor. So that we need to know that technique well. You should know that well by now. So picking up both dumbbells, feet hip width apart, bum reaches back towards the wall behind us. Find the stretch in the hamstrings, nice straight spine, no rounding, nice straight spine. And from here, we're going to row up with one hand, back down, and then row up with the other. While we're doing it, we're going to try not to creep up. Okay, this is one thing that people do, and the other thing is to kind of bounce into it. Okay, by getting momentum going. You want to try and keep your back as still as possible. Imagine you've got a hot cup of coffee on your back, and you're trying to row without spilling the coffee all over your clothes and scalding your back. The other thing you really want to pay attention to is the position of your arms, okay? A lot of people will do rows and kind of rotate their shoulders inwards as they do it, okay, looking like this. You want to really think about getting that scapula in your opposite jean pocket, okay? So as you row up, you're trying to keep that scapula back and down, and you're opening up the chest and shoulder, okay? You should feel a little pinch here as well, okay? Finally, you may or may not have noticed that as I was rowing, my palms were facing down, my palms were facing towards me, and then as I pulled up towards me, I externally rotated my shoulder, so I twisted my hand so that my palm is now facing the side of my body. Okay, so palm facing you, palm facing the side of your body. Just get that little bit of rotation into the row as we go, and that's true for most rows. So that's it. That was a bent over row with dumbbells, alternating sides.